Gabagool, baby! It's episode 11 now.
Yeah, are we at 11?
We're at 11 right now. I'm still having difficulties with episode 9 because of copyright things, so that'll get posted up once I figure out what the hell is wrong with it.
You didn't sing in it or anything, did you?
I don't remember what I did in it.
We probably said the 3-letter word too many times or something.
Know. I'll figure that out. Episode 10 is live and being shared all over Facebook, and it's on the Power Hour channel on YouTube, so you can watch it there. I'm trying to get it from them so I can put it up.
Very important episode.
On Spotify, yes. I guess we can recap that. If you didn't watch episode 10 live at Rabid, we announced Rabid Wrestling Entertainment. You know,
big stuff.
Yeah, small little podcast, and now we already have a professional wrestling company. It's freaking nuts how quick that turned around.
Yeah.
This is also a very quick turnaround. Usually we don't do podcasts on a Tuesday. This is being shot on Tuesday. I'm going to try to get it up tomorrow.
Well, we wanted to make sure we refresh for the show we just saw on Sunday.
Yeah. I apparently remember a lot more than I thought, and I've had a very long weekend. I've been wrestling since Friday. And
4 days in a row you did something.
4 days in a row I've been doing wrestling-related activities, and I'm exhausted and need sleep. But here we are recording a podcast today on a random Tuesday about Super Wrestlers.
This is how we started our podcast.
It is, and apparently after being at the show, I found out that they have watched our podcast.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know which combination of they have watched it. It could have been
CM Venom,
yeah, it could have been Venom
Billy
or Whack or Braun. I know, like, the Pirates have watched it.
We'll get to it.
People have watched it. And it's going to reflect in this show, actually. We got a little note card here. Where do you want to start? You want to start at the end or you want to start at the beginning?
I think we start at the beginning and recap the end just because the whole show has a lot of, like, world building, I guess you would say.
Okay, so Sunday was March 10th. It was Mario Day. If you have not gone to a Super Wrestler show, they run every 3 months. So far, it's been every 3 months.
Yeah.
They haven't missed that time period.
I want to start by saying the titles are still very Star Wars-esque themed.
A little bit.
But the show is not.
Yeah, this one was not as...
but we got swerved because I thought it was going to be a Mario Day themed
I was
show.
For video game.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be just like they did a trilogy, now they're doing a new trilogy.
And also this show, we got introduced to 3 new characters. This is the first time in... the last few shows, I think.
I think it's been the same people. This is the first time.
The same people for at least the last... This is the 4th one, right?
Yes, I think it's the 4th. Because I only missed the first
so
show.
All 3 of them have had the same character cast. And then this one has got
3
new people, and it builds a story. We'll get to that later. But the show started with...
started with Billy Whack coming out.
Yeah, it started with Billy Whack coming out in what I think was a custom suit.
The best suit. I was just going to say...
I like the bird feather suit from the last time. That one was pretty good.
He's got some good stuff.
Yeah, this one, I'm not sure if they're custom. If they're custom, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This closet's got to be the craziest looking thing ever. But this one was covered in just Mario. It was Mario stuff everywhere. It was just everything Mario. And then he had his beanie on. Fun fact, throughout the entire day, because I was there early, I was looking for this man. I was going to talk to him about some stuff. I had no idea where he was. And it's only because I'm so used to seeing him in a beanie that when he was wearing his damn soccer dad hat, I didn't recognize him. I was like, who's that skinny soccer father over there? And it's like, oh, that's Billy Whack. I'm like, no, it ain't, bro. He wears a beanie. I don't know this fucking guy.
Oh, that's funny.
So I didn't find him until like almost the very end. And by that time, it was like, oh, almost showtime. I'm not going to bug this dude about other stuff. So we're going to talk eventually. Vlad versus Rydal. The prize was on the line.
Yeah, I was shocked they started right off the bat. It was wild.
Recap: Rydal is Ryor's brother adopted brother from Cross Ternia, or we believe Rydal is from Cross Ternia. He is still dressed in his Sheehan Peter Pan
still gimmick. Got the pedophile mustache.
Yes, and that he's sporting a top bun that explains.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the top bun.
Rydal, and. You know, we still had Vlad come out, do his super cool music, which, God damn it, every time we come on here to do this, I forget who sings it. And I just looked it up the last time, and I forgot again.
They do all the music?
It's the same song all the time.
The lady I sat next to, her son is he's the drummer.
In the band?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're the ones
I think his name is Alex.
They did Rydell's custom music. He does not love his brother.
Yeah.
We all hate the guy.
Dude.
We love his freaking song because
the song is great. There's a lot of good songs.
Yeah, there's a lot of good music. Vlad's music is the one.
You just told me it was on Spotify, so I'm going to check that out.
Go on Spotify and you can listen to the Super Wrestler song.
So
specifically
good.
Listen to Business Puppies.
Porch Pirates is good.
Yes, I mean, all of them are good.
I don't know. Do they have the ones? Because there's a couple that they use other songs. Like Vlad's is not an original song.
Vlad's is an original and neither is Cross's.
So I don't know if those are going to be on there.
Yeah, but the other ones will be unless they made it into a playlist.
Maybe they made a playlist. Yeah,
if they made it a playlist, they could put it on there. But go listen to them. There's a lot of custom tracks. It's all crazy. All of them are wild, and a lot of the times the music explains the characters, which really helps if you don't go to the shows. Okay, back to what we were talking about.
Yeah,
Vlad versus Rydell.
I'll be honest, I don't remember much of that match, but I do remember that the entire crowd was giving Rydell shit the whole time.
Yeah, no, Rydell is fucking hated, and it's like the best. It
is unreal. It was like Dominic level.
Yeah, he's got major heat. Everyone hates him.
It's crazy.
But there was a big shocking twist in this. If you don't know and you have not gone to Super Wrestlers, again, go to Super Wrestlers. You should have looked up the date for when the next one is. Is it July?
It's in June. June. I think March, June 9th.
April, May, June. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, June. We'll say June.
As a matter of fact, I saved it in my phone already.
Well, he's going to look it up while I talk about what's going on.
Yeah.
But if you don't know, Vlad is a teenage vampire, and his aspirations for holding the prize is because he is tired of being a teenager. He has been a teenager for so long now, and he can't do anything because he has been 17 for
a century.
For a century, at least, yes.
And it is June 9th. Doors open at 6.
Boom, there we go.
Don't listen to the Power Hour from what they said on their last podcast. Parking is not free anymore.
Hey, unless you sneak in there early I did, then you can park for free.
I paid $10.
And no one can stop you.
So
no one stopped me.
Just saying.
Let's hope they don't watch the podcast and catch on and be like, hey, you. But I mean, hey, if you want to watch the podcast, parking lot attendance, cool. But don't charge me money.
Yeah.
Vlad has been a vampire forever, a century, we'll say, probably longer. We have just found out that Vlad watches Underworld. He's a fan of Underworld.
He's Michael Corvin.
He is now also of the Lycan breed. So
Vlad,
he is now
a teen werewolf.
Yeah, teen werewolf pyre or wolf pyre. That sounds almost like...
I don't know what they're going to call him.
Yeah. Van wolf?
You can make it a lichen, like a Van Lycan or something.
Yeah, wolf pyre.
Fun fact, I don't think Underworld had a name for the hybrid.
They were just
called them a hybrid.
Or if you're a fan of...
We're hoping... like 1 or 2 shows from now.
Or if you were a fan of another vampire genre TV show, Vampire Diaries,
maybe
Bree and Mark are going to love watching this one.
Maybe he'll be a tribrid.
Maybe the next show he'll be part witch as well.
We'll see.
He'll have all the powers, and then he'll just be super mystical. I mean, witch, vampire, werewolf.
Maybe they do a long story and they introduce him to like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and then they have a kid that has is a tribrid.
That's what they need to do. They need to book like a witch character to get, and she's gonna die like 4 times.
They kind of already have a witch character,
a different witch.
Yeah.
But in the end, Rydell beat teenage vampire / werewolf. How the fuck did he win again?
I told you, I don't remember this match, dude. I know it was a good match.
It was a solid match. It
seemed short. All the matches this time seemed a little shorter, but
except for one.
They did a lot of world building.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember how he lost, but he got beat. And another funny spot in the match, he can now touch crosses.
Oh yeah.
So he is not affected by crosses anymore because he can just like trigger a vampire.
First, I thought it wasn't going to work because it was a metal cross, and I thought.
Silver.
Oh
yeah.
You know? But
that has to shoot them, right? That's what kills them. I think
it's got to go in.
So
we'll see.
We'll have to look up werewolf lore after this.
I don't know shit about it.
There's so much to look into. This also means he can just go running around shitting in the forest now because he's part wolf.
Oh yeah, that's allowed.
That's allowed. It's acceptable if you're a dog.
He'll go through a lot of clothes.
Yeah, he's gonna go through a lot of clothing. What if he shows up next time with like fur gauntlets on?
Oh god.
I got to figure out a way to mix a vampire and werewolf together. Match 2. Who you got on this thing? What we got?
Dude, I don't remember. It's been so long. Oh, Before we do the match, do you want to do what happened before? Who was supposed to ref the match?
Oh, yeah. Nexus was supposed to ref the match. I forgot about that part. And again, if you did not go to the last show before this,
if you don't know,
Rydal actually hacked Nexus, who is a robot referee.
And what does he run off of?
Was it like Windows 95?
I don't know. Maybe he's got to deal with Windows 95 man from Eurovision.
I think he runs off Windows 95, but he hacked him. So Nexus came out to the ring and randomly just started like a short circuiting.
Yeah, he had like a system failure. Almost took out Billy Whack.
Yeah, he almost touched Billy Whack, and then he just went into the back and disappeared. No idea what's happening. They're gonna have to reprogram their robot. They're gonna have to turn off the switch in the back and turn it back on. Blow in the slot drive wherever that's at.
Yeah, maybe upgrade them to Windows XP.
Yeah, or get maybe there is an Apple version or a Macintosh version of Nexus out there somewhere. Noxus, his cousin.
Oh my God.
Or you know what, dude? He's from the 90s. There's a robot out there that needs a job. Get Alpha from the Power Rangers and bring him in.
Johnny 5.
Yeah, Johnny, it's fine. Yeah, but bring in Alpha from the Power Rangers and have him count. And every time someone does heel shit, you can see him go, ay, 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 and like freak out. Hilarious. It'd be great. Book Alpha.
Well,
find Alpha.
All right. So the next match was Danger Mask.
Oh, was it?
In USA.
Was that number 2?
According to this list, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this match.
Oh, you didn't mention the fact that Rydal has men.
Oh yeah, Rydal's got men.
Yes, that'll come into play later. But yeah,
in this match we have learned that it is US A-hole's job now to take care of sick Eagles.
Yeah,
it's his American civic duty.
Keep in mind, he was supposed to be a heel.
Yeah,
and I don't know if he's still supposed to be one, but he's not anymore.
I think he's just. It's kind of like a Homelander.
He's like a neutral ground.
Yeah, it's like a Homelander thing, but he doesn't do evil shit. He just kind of he'll do bad stuff.
Sometimes
it's the American way. That's what you do. But now he has saved the new bird. Its name is Horatio. He has 2 birds. He has Horatio, who's a tiny bird.
Yep.
And then he has Alopecia, who is a gigantic inflatable bird dancing on stage.
It's all great.
And then there's the Italian fucking luchador.
God, dude.
Fucking Danger Mask. That real gabagool came out to the fucking ring.
And again, is he supposed to be good in Danger Mask?
I don't know, but myself and the crowd has swayed him into being a face. And you know what? In all honesty, he's not fucking Italian.
No, he's the first Italian luchador.
Yeah, but he comes out doing this. And we're like, nah.
Flip it up, man.
Brother, turn that around. You're Italian now. So
I hope
he comes
out. I hope he comes out with an Italian
I swear
flag
God, if he comes out with the Italian flag colors on one of the things, the entire crowd's going to blow up.
Oh, God.
But this was one of my favorite matches of the entire night. Not because of Danger Mask,
good match,
but the fucking finish, which we'll get to.
Well, dude, they were jumping off the top rope. They were doing all kinds of stuff.
Oh, but when we get to the finish of it, I talked to Mark today, the Porch Pirate.
Was it? Well, actually, wait. Was it them or was it the Wizard that jumped?
No, it was Danger Mask. There was at the very end of this match, and again, Mark, you were talking to me about it. He'll verify this. When he was downstairs in the room, like the locker room,
yeah.
After Danger Mask hit that shooting star press off the top rope, he said the floor and everything started like vibrating downstairs because of how loud it was, and that was a huge fucking pop. Like, I mean. Danger Mask is like, he's probably about as tall as I am, maybe like an inch taller, but he's like 280, and he made a shooting star press off the top rope. I don't think anyone expected that at all, of that entire thing. Like, did you think he was going to do a shooting star press?
Well, because the ceiling's not, I mean, there's room, but there's also stuff you need to avoid.
Yeah.
So I didn't think anybody was going to do any kind of top rope stuff.
He did a shooting star press, a very clean one, and legit, like, of the entire night. And this is like no offense to anyone else, but like everyone got off their feet. I specifically remember that moment because everyone got up. And again, the floors downstairs were like rumbling because of how loud it got. And it was crazy. Like that. I don't even remember what the notes I put all in this match.
I don't think you have much. I think you just remembered most of it.
Yeah, like I remember this match because it was really good.
This is all you got. You ready? Danger Mask hit a fucking gabagool. Twist and beat USA Hole, who rescued a fucking bird.
He rescued a fucking bird. We like USA Hole. Yes, he's great.
We're not supposed to like him.
We're not supposed to, but we like him.
So good.
And it's slowly started changing.
What? It's not even him. It's the damn birds.
I hope he comes out with another bird next time.
Oh,
like
God.
if he's just covered in birds, like he just has like a bunch of fucking
God.
I don't know.
I'm just going to start calling him Eagle Man.
Yeah, Eagle Boy.
Bring back the commercials.
Exactly. Someone had shown me that. I'm not from here, so I don't know shit about who Eagle Man is. But like,
so good.
I don't know if that costume exists out there at all. But Billy Whack or Venom, if you watch this, please get US A-Hole to shoot like an off-brand Eagle Man commercial. Like have him stand on a car and hatch an egg, and then have fucking Horatio come out of it because he's a puppet. But like have Horatio come out of the fucking egg.
Oh my God!
Be the funniest goddamn thing ever.
He is the new Eagle Man.
He is. He's Eagle Man now.
Oh my God! What did we just create?
I don't know, man. I mean, just I can't wink right now. Just watching the show, you know. Yeah, maybe.
I'm just thinking about all these commercials now.
Also, yeah.
You got to go and watch them, dude.
We got. There was a break after this.
Go ahead.
It's sponsored by PBR.
Did you hear the one person yell at the commercial? Because that was me.
Which one? The same one I yelled at?
Yeah.
Because that's the exact one I yelled at. Look, Billy Whack. I promise you, I know I bug you about getting bookings and stuff, but bro, this guy and I, we shot a PBR commercial out back on his grill where I fucking slam a Heineken, catch a PBR off screen, crack that shit, chug it like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't remember the rest of it, but like, if y'all need a PBR commercial, we got a clip.
We basically copied Blue Velvet, man.
We did the exact same skit. Once we heard that, I feel like we were the only two in the room who fucking popped. We were just like, hi,
dude, I was on my way to the bathroom, and I stopped and watched it. I was like, no way! I had to apologize to the girl behind me because she jumped when I screamed. But it's all right. That's all right. Dennis Hopper, man.
Great fucking moment. Also, I did not remember that like Patrick Swayze was in a PBR commercial.
Those old PBR commercials are great.
Yeah, they were fucking good. Good jingle. I don't really drink, so... It was crazy to see him in that.
Good stuff. Good
match 3. Was that a debut? Do we have a debut in this match, or was that match 4?
This is not the debut. This is the one I was kind of disappointed in.
Oh, Porch Pirate
versus Destructo.
All right, I have first gripe.
Let's start with the good.
Okay,
because it was before the match and it was the song.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
It was Creed, right?
It was Arms Wide Open.
Yeah, he started singing Arms Wide Open to Madam Shatter and Destructo, who hate Earth music, but we know for sure they like Creed and bands like Nickelback. They just wanted to play it off.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was. But the crowd
we got the whole crowd singing.
We started singing Creed. And funny thing, again, podcast gets watched by these guys a lot. Mark and I had been exchanging this idea, and Mark wanted to do Limp Bizkit. And I was agreeing with him. I was like, bro, do it. Limp Bizkit would be so fucking sick. But Billy didn't want to do it. But then apparently on show night, he had said he was going to do Arms Wide Open, and he said, go for it. And he was shocked that it worked. So I'm just, maybe I will be good at writing shit. Maybe I'll we'll see. Maybe I got some ideas. I'm full of them a little bit or something like that. But
I like that in your notes you wrote, we sang with Arms Wide Open to the delight of Madam Chef.
She loved it. I think she told us to fuck off at one point in the match.
Yeah.
But this match was short. We weren't
totally
happy about
bummed.
that. But
Porch Pirate's gimmick is so good.
And no one got a dick this time.
We didn't get any of the gimmick.
No dick.
Just that first beginning.
Yep.
And that was it.
Oh, but no, that was not it. Because there was surprise at the very end of the match.
And again, I feel like this whole promotion on Sunday was all world building for a bigger story.
Which is fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But if you watch the last Super Wrestlers before this one, Vlad fought Porch Pirate. And in that match, Porch Pirate got bit by Vlad. Destructo pointed it out that Porch Pirate is now afraid of crosses and he likes blood and the lights kind of affect him. Yeah. So, this is another thing.
And that's what Destructo was saying. He goes,
he said,
you got a problem with your robot, you got a problem with your pirate, what was the other one I forgot already?
Problem with Teenage Vampire?
Yeah, the Teenage Vampire problem. And We're still missing Business Puppy.
Where the hell's Business Puppy, bro? We need our dog
back. This is some bullshit.
Yeah, this is not right. I'm going to call... Who is the one that handles animal abuse cases? Is that the SPCA or something? I don't know. We're going to call that animal abuse cases on them. But, back to the pirate. Yeah. He is now Vampire, which...
Such a great name.
At our last podcast, I
know.
The Vampire is now over. We screamed it out loud. Again, I don't want us to take credit for it, but Vampire is now a thing.
I like to think we just had a hand.
I like to think we kind of nudged it along. It's a good word. Vampire is a lot better than Vamp Wolf or Wolfpire. Wolfpire doesn't roll off the tongue as good as Vampire. Or
Vampirate?
Yeah, Vampirate.
Ugh.
It's no. What did we just call it?
Vampirate.
Oh yeah, Vampire. Yeah.
You can't do it the other way. Pyre? It would just be Pyre.
Yeah, Pyre.
That's awful.
Pyre. Terrible there. Vampire, way better. Yes, match is too short. We need our dog back. Destructo is recognizing that everyone has got diseases now in the company, including the robot.
Yeah, something's up, man.
Okay, we're on to the hot potato title.
No, is it? Oh, yeah.
We got a song for it, which I don't think we've gotten before. Was there a song for the hot potato?
I don't remember.
I don't think so, but there was one this time. Go back.
I feel like we did. It sounded familiar.
Maybe. Go back.
We'll see.
And you can hear what the hot potato title is. It's kind of got everything
the worst
on
of
it.
The worst, man.
Yeah, he is the best worst wrestler on Super Wrestlers. He has never won a match. He has completely lost every single match.
And the only way he can get rid of that belt is by beating whoever they bring in. And this is the show where I think they finally said that at this point, the only way he can lose it is if he beats somebody that knew they bring in. Yeah, and that's what they did.
Yeah, at this point, he's lost so much that he's got to beat someone brand new without a record.
Yeah.
And that was a brand new character debuted last show.
I don't know how you feel about it, but I liked this character.
I like it too. His name is Delay Mignon.
I don't know how the wrestling was because I don't know. Everything looks good to me, but
Delay Mignon, and we got free cheeseburgers. We didn't get free cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
the crowd did.
Only 1/3 of the crowd got the cheeseburgers.
They were. I can't confirm if they were burnt, but by his name, they probably were.
Well, yeah.
Mid-match. Timer went off on the backstage oven, and he went absolutely berserk because he was worried about his food and almost got counted out and lost.
I love this gimmick. I can't stress this enough. I feel like he's purposely a slower wrestler. He does pick it up when he needs to, but everything is methodical, it seems.
There were moments in this match that
all of the puns are amazing.
Yeah,
when he starts giving the guy chops and he goes, "How do you like your chops?" And just starts whacking them.
We're not going to talk about the fact that the crowd started chanting "Toss his salad."
Oh god,
the crowd this night was pretty fucking wild. They're pretty wild every night, to be honest with you.
Well, you start most of those.
That's not just me.
You didn't start that one though.
There are other people, and there are this crowd can chant anything. Honestly, I think Billy Black challenged us after this too. Pubic Moose lost.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He has lost again. Pubic Moose is going to indefinitely.
He definitely threw his pubes around.
He threw his pubes everywhere. C-Red got pubed.
Oh yeah, he did.
Steve got pubed. J-Back got pubed. I think Nolan, the fucking Wizard's wife, got pubed. Everyone got fucking pubed if you were in that corner.
We almost did. We were just out of pube reach.
Yeah, we were just out of the pube distance.
That's good.
Go for us.
Although somebody later on threw him and it almost got you.
That was cross.
Yeah, which is another one that confuses me. But we'll talk about it when we get to him.
Yeah, I like Delay Mignon.
I do, man.
He's good. We started chanting "Yes, Chef."
Yes.
1.2 because Beast references.
The whole gimmick is great, man.
I said Beast. Wow, we had bear references through the whole thing. Good. I don't remember the guy's full name.
Although if they lean into the Italian gimmick, what are they going to do about Danger Mask?
Bro, hold the fuck up.
New tag team?
Team Danger Mask and Delay Mignon? Delay Mask? It's like Deli Mask.
Oh my god.
They can have a whole fucking team of gabagools. They can come out to the ring with a pastacholi and fucking.
That's all they gotta call themselves, the gabagools.
Yeah, the Gabafools.
Oh, Jesus.
Please book the Gabafools. They'd be the greatest tag team ever. You need new tag teams now because we'll talk about that later. Book the Gabafools. Have it be Danger Mask and Delay Mignon. The best fucking Italian team ever.
Dude.
We're booking right now.
I can see those two working.
The Gabafools. It sounds good.
So, yeah. Pubic Moose loses, and I don't know. How long longer do you think he's going to lose?
Indefinitely. Moose can't wrestle.
3 months from now. Well, the problem is he's got no thumbs.
He's got hooves, yeah, man. How do you punch people?
How do you grab and flip people without thumbs?
Exactly. I don't know how he does it.
So.
You can't cook a moose either, so Delay just left his carcass in the ring. And then just left.
He ran off to get that steak he was cooking or whatever.
Get that steak he was cooking. Another intermission. That's when we got the announcement for the next show.
The next show. A couple people got free tickets.
Yep, who were named Mario and Maria. It was
pretty good.
Very good. I was hoping he'd announce a Peach, but that name was probably super rare.
Yeah.
So no one out there would be like, I'm Peach, here I am.
I'd have been like, me?
That's me, I'm Peach, how's it going?
But, yeah, I don't remember the commercials from that one.
That's the Patrick Swayze.
That's when they started handing out the burgers and we didn't get any.
Yeah, but that's also the Patrick Swayze PBR commercials. More PBR. PBR advertisements for everyone.
Dude.
Buy PBR.
Wow.
Sponsor this podcast, PBR. I don't drink. He might drink it.
Mixed drinks for me.
I'll wear shirts. Give me shirts and hats. Give me
you would wear
Give
PBR
me some fucking
shirts.
PBR wrestling gear. I'll rock the shit out of that. I should make
my god.
Yes! Yeah!
Be like the PBR man.
Bro, I'm going to have to design that. Yeah, like Duff Man. But I'll be the PBR guy. Oh my god. PBRO. P-bro. It's like PBRO.
Not P-bro.
P-bro. I'm going to be P-bro, bro. Piss jug man. No. PBRO, but it's like
Pabst man.
Yeah, Pabst man. Even better, bro. I'll wrestle for Pabst.
He's a blue ribbon.
Match 5 was Jordan Cross versus Nolan the fucking Wizard.
Yeah.
I want to start by saying that Super Wrestlers knows the Wizard's weakness. They removed the lights off the post.
They did.
So
first thing I noticed when we walked in, I said, Andrew, check it out. No lights.
No lights. The Wizard's weakness is gone. He can't be stopped now.
I'm still waiting to see that come on Botchamania.
Send it in.
Yeah, I think the guy did.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody got a good shot of it, and he goes, I've only ever sent one thing in, but I'm sending this one in.
But yeah, the Wizard's weakness was removed. And then Cross came out to the ring. There was a promo before this. We'll talk about the promo first.
Okay.
It was the Ryor promo.
Yeah.
Coming out to talk. He was talking to Cross. This was all on screen. Ryor had said that it is time for Cross to become a man. And in order for him to do that, he's got to, what was it, like stand up for himself or something? I don't remember what the gist of it was. But what the whole crowd picked up was he has to feed steeds.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to go
first
feed Ryor's
horses. First, you need to feed
horses.
the steed in order to become the king or something.
Yeah, to become
Prince
Punk
or
Rock
something.
King. Yeah, that's what it was, Punk Rock King. But he said in order to do that first, he had to start feeding Ryor's horse. And he did not do that yet.
And that's immediate chant stuff.
That was the immediate chant was feed the steed. It did not stop. Everything was feed the steed. Got over.
And that's
great line.
That's when Wack came out and he goes, what did he say? He goes, you can't really say, you guys can make anything a chant. And then after the match, he said, you can't really say, how did he say? Give the horses food or something. Give food to the horses or something. And then you had
the horses.
Yeah.
That's right.
You had it.
It was feed the horses.
I remember seeing Wack's face just be like,
oh. No. He basically challenged the crowd, and everything he did, we pretty much had chant for. There's nothing out of limits. And oh my god, no, that comes into play a lot in that very last match when we get to that. But okay, I had notes for this. The fucking Wizard used wizard dust, which we're associating now with some
wizard
sort of
dust.
Yeah. Wizard dust.
I don't know what kind of dust he's using.
What kind of dust, yeah. But after he used that wizard dust, bro, everyone was seeing red beams come out.
Well, not only that, he got a little blowback.
Yep, he got a little blowback,
and all of a sudden he was on.
Nuts. He was in the crowd right in front of us, cheering with us for fucking Wizard.
That mom I told you about, those two were asking me before the show, like, do they get close? And I said, oh, not if you're in the front row, you're fine. And then they're sitting in the front row, they're pushing chairs back, and the lady's like, ooh.
It's the first time to a show. Hopefully not their last.
Dude, it was
Hopefully
funny.
they were entertained. But that's a pretty solid match.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did pretty good. Again, again,
I don't know where they're going with Jordan Cross, because he clearly supposed to be a heel, but there's a gray area.
He's kind of it's kind of gray area right now. He's in the same vein as USA Hole.
Like, nobody really likes him yet.
Yeah, at the very first show, it was like
full on heel.
Yeah, it was full heel, and then it's kind of started to be
for like 2 shows. It was full heel.
Yeah, USA Hole definitely got there a lot quicker than Cross did.
Well, nothing USA Hole did was to make him a face. He just came out with that eagle.
Yeah, I think the bird
with alopecia, and that was it.
Yeah,
it just flipped.
Inflatable puppets. That's how you get.
It was the dancing. Do you remember the dancing?
Yes, it's all exactly like I said. Dancing, inflatable puppets. God. That's what gets the crowd here. This is a simpleton crowd. We're all smooth brain wrestling.
We literally,
awesome.
the episode before, we literally were telling the dog to heel.
Yeah. No, we were trying to get the dog to stay.
Yeah,
we need our dog back.
Bring him back.
Bring back.
We didn't even mention the signs.
Oh yeah, there were lost dog signs everywhere, all over the venue.
All over the venue, dude.
I wish we had snagged one for the fucking show.
We should have.
Damn it, Billy! If you've got an extra one, or if anyone took one, please send it to us. We'll put it on the wall.
We'll find business, puppy.
We should start doing that. We should start putting things. We should start
promotions.
Cubes.
Yeah, and I didn't even think about it. They're handing out the flyers for the next show, and I'm like, oh, I already saved it in my phone. I don't need one. We could have slapped it up here. We could cover this whole wall.
I have so much wrestling crap. I should probably bring some over. We can nail.
I like the idea of covering this wall on the shows we go to.
Yeah. We can put some pubes on the wall, like memorabilia.
I don't.
Memorabilia pubes. You don't want any of those?
Maybe not.
Someday it'll be like Soldier Field's grass, where people can sell.
You know what? I might have the coasters I got from Porch Pirate still.
No, there we go. Those are good. Weren't they like Toy Story or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I didn't get to see the presents this time for that. Seared got a fucking knife set.
What?
Yeah, he had a knife set. It had a sharpener. It had everything.
Dang.
He got knives. That sucked. I wanted knives, but it's cool.
He was the one I stood up for first because his song just hits, man.
Nolan's?
No, Porch Pirates.
His song was great. I thought you were talking about Nolan's because we're all Nolan's now. We haven't talked much about it.
Yeah, we were all over. Sorry.
What notes do I have for this?
You got the fucking wizard threw some magic dust. Jordan Cross didn't feed the steed.
Yeah. We were all concerned about this horse's health and well-being during this entire match because we don't know if he accomplished his task of feeding the steed. But what else I got? What else is on there? Was it legit just feeding the steed?
Oh, the pubes.
Oh yeah, he threw pubes at us. Dick.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, we were making fun of him.
Found some ground pubes and threw them.
Ground pubes.
some decrepit old ground pubes left on the floor of Concord.
Oh yeah, you had the wizard took his own dust and got hyped.
Yeah, he did get hyped as fuck. That's when the red laser beams came out and he started fucking possessing Cross.
Then the fucking wizard used magic dust, and in the end, it gave him the power to control the young lad.
Yeah, he did control the young lad.
Oh, it wasn't the red lasers on his hand.
He controlled him. And,
I'm like, red lasers?
He possessed his body.
Yeah.
And then he beat him. He
That's
won.
Right.
Nolan the fucking wizard has beat Jordan Cross.
I don't know. This is more than just a wrestling show.
Yeah,
man.
Nolan, I wonder what they're going to do with him next. Nolan the fucking wizard needs to have like a Lord of the Ring cast of people. We need a very small, like Gimli dwarf character to go along with him, and they probably just be fucked up, like just really fucked up characters. Like they get look. Here's what I'm thinking instantly in my brain. Like you have Gimli and all those dudes, like they're on a noble quest, but these guys have got to be just fucked up. Like they're the ones in the background who are just like picking up the scraps of stuff left behind by the scraps of stuff that were there to begin with.
Just like a little minions for him.
Yeah, but like give him like a really shitty Gimli, call him like Himli, and make him like really cocky and fucking stupid. Dude, Himli, hold the fuck up. Himli, listen, he can be a short, cocky ass dude, like Chad looking motherfucker, just call him Himli.
Maybe we got copyrighted because of all the swearing.
Yeah, sorry, kids don't watch this, but Himli. Tell me that's not a cool ass name.
It's pretty good.
I couldn't think of one for like Legolas, but like you'll need an elf character, you'll need small like halfling guys. there's something. You could give him a Lord of the Rings stable, but they're just like a fucked up version of Lord of the Rings. Himley. I like Himley.
Jesus.
I'm going to write that one down.
All right. Well, let's...
The last one.
This was not my favorite.
Also, I think it was the first tag team match. I'm trying to remember back.
We had a triple threat once that I know of. I missed the first show, so I don't know what happened. I'm trying to remember
back onto the first show. It's been a while, but I think this was the very first tag match. I could be wrong.
It's the first one I've seen.
Yeah, if you watch this later,
and I've been to, this is my third show.
Yep,
I think they've only had 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
So
I've been to all of them so far, but I think this was the first tag match. Again, I could be wrong. I'll have to look back, and if I'm wrong, whoops. If not, it's been a while. So I could say it has been.
This match introduced 2 new characters.
These are the men.
And I'm thinking they're just men. I have a feeling these are just one-offs because they had names. They weren't fleshed out characters. Like, for some reason, Delay Mignon came out and it was a whole thing.
Yeah, Delay Mignon had everything.
Gimmick, he had puns, he had some slight backstory with his stuff.
Yeah. It was
but it all made sense. Yeah.
Delay Mignon's story was in his music.
I couldn't tell you what the entrance was for these guys.
I don't remember it too much. All I remember about the match is the beginning when they started talking about Demolition Man, and we started chanting Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a seashell chant over, but no one fucking knew about seashells. But that was a great reference, and I want to watch Demolition Man now, and I also really want some bad Taco Bell.
You know what what was his name? General Luxon.
Luxon or Luxum?
You have Luxon.
Maybe it is Luxon.
Well,
that sounds right.
The other guy's name was Callus, and he seemed very generic. Big guy.
Yeah.
Like,
but that is not what the crowd called him, and this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying the crowd kind of like is crazy. Someone on the other side of us who got the cheeseburgers started chanting phallus, and it just stopped.
Oh God, I forgot about
that. The whole match ended.
It got him to turn.
It not only did it get him to turn, it became a whole part of the story because there was a promo at the beginning saying that this one has not touched a woman and tasted her nectar. So the crowd started fucking chanting virgin.
Maybe this was a good match and I just forgot some of it.
The crowd started chanting virgin and they were like, ye who has not touched nectar.
Oh God.
It was hilarious. Like everyone was on phallus. It was just dick jokes the entire time. And we were all worried about like Shogun and Ryor's nectar the entire time.
Oh yeah.
You're like, watch it, he's trying to get your nectar. I think that Callus might be a eunuch, man. Maybe. I don't know what that planet's like. It's a weird planet. Extraterrestrial.
Yeah, we'll see if they get more character development, but they seemed, I hate to say it, they almost seemed kind of forgettable, like they were going to be one-offs.
Yeah, Luxon did look like Stallone from Demolition.
You know what I kept getting out of his character? Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. I just wanted to be like for King and Country. Stuff like that.
I was trying to get people to start calling Shogun Simon Phoenix because Demolition Man. I was like, Simon Phoenix, you have violated the law.
The best part was when he lost his beret.
He kept losing his beret. Luxon wrestles in a beret and he lost his beret like 3 times.
I tell you what,
in the span of a minute, and then it stayed on Shogun's head the entire match.
It fit perfectly on Shogun's head.
It had been part of your gimmick now, Shogun. You wear a beret. You are a French assassin. But he wore that hat the entire match. It stayed on his head.
Sorry, my cat's down here.
Yeah, he's attacking. Well, he's rubbing his face.
We're messing with him
right now, so I'm trying to get him to bite me. But he won't do that.
Anyways.
So this match had a stipulation. If Ryor and Shogun lost, Ryor could not go back to cross turn yet, and Shogun could never fight for the prize.
A belt. Yeah, or for the prize. It's not a belt.
So,
some alien prize. So, this is the first match that I know of that was kind of controversial that I know of that I can recall.
Yeah,
I think everything else had clean pinfalls everywhere.
Yeah, everything else was pretty clean except for this one. I wrote notes.
Yeah. I'll read them to you real quick. So you got tag match, first one. 2 guys come out. Small Rambo and Big Slipknot looking motherfucker. We should have read this.
Pause. Watch this. Let's hear.
What? Oh, you want to read it again?
Yeah, reread. Without laughing.
2 guys come out. Small Rambo and Big Slipknot looking motherfucker. God. So they fight Ryor and Shogun. The crowd quickly turned on the bad team. Started yelling, "Taste his nectar." We got that.
Yep.
Got the Demolition Man references. Crowd is fucking nuts here. Yep, that's obvious.
Crowd is absolutely nuts there.
So and then that's all you have for the notes. Spot wise, I don't really remember the match.
Yeah, there were. I mean, it was a tag match. It was not a bad tag match. It was not like.
It just didn't seem memorable.
Yeah, and that's no offense to them. It's just, I mean, you're getting introduced to new characters, and
again, so they didn't have they used Rydal's entrance theme.
Yeah.
So they don't have their own music, which makes me think more and more. Maybe the wrestlers will be back, but I don't think the gimmick will be back. I don't know.
Maybe might. Just by himself, but
maybe they're still developing the characters, and we'll go from there.
They're probably working on that.
Because I could definitely see how the General Luxon thing could work out, especially when you compare it to like Imperium.
Yeah,
you know.
I get like Loki Thor vibes, but this is like his like.
Well, yeah, for the cross Turnia stuff, yeah, but like the General Luxon, he gives me real not Gunther, but his right hand Kaiser vibes. Yeah.
They beat Shogun and Ryor, so now Ryor.
But did they?
According to the bell.
Well, according to our once favorite ref, Christian.
Yeah, God damn it, young boy.
You got Christian, man.
Christian couldn't have. You're not allowed to do that, bro. We're watching the cat right now try to attack a spider, I believe.
And he got it.
He got it. He just attacked.
Anyways,
that cat just ate a spider during this.
So yeah, this is the like. Christian gets all this hype and then he messes up, man.
Yeah, he did. He did fail us. The cat definitely just ate that spider. I just watched him.
We'll see. But basically, things got kind of chaotic, and I think it was General Luxon that snuck in and got the pin.
Yeah,
but he never tagged in.
No, he didn't. There was no tag, but
so we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Crowd was pissed.
Crowd was not happy because now this means that Shogun can never fight for the prize, and Ryor cannot go back to Cross Turnia. We invited him to stay on Earth. He might stay. Who knows?
We'll see.
What if Shogun's like Time Shadow?
Yeah, I thought we were going to get more on that.
Catalyst Tambor challenges. That's a different person. He was struck by a space laser. That's his.
Yeah, name. I thought we would maybe get more details. They did show the promo that they posted before the show about him talking to himself in his head to his shadow.
Time Shadow. Yeah.
Time Shadow. But I thought there'd be something else. So we'll see what pops up until the next show.
But this is when Rydal and his men attacked the two of them.
Yeah, they decided to go after him again.
And then Jordan Cross came out for the save.
You say save. I say he just came in to...
even the odds.
Yeah, because he actually didn't do anything. Ryor and Shogun had already gotten the guys out of the ring by then.
And by this time... we all in the crowd assumed that he had fed the steed, and that is why he was out there. I'd like to assume now that the horses are well fed, and the three of them are going to go galloping off into the sunset, ready to fight on the next day. So you've got the punk rock prince.
Yeah, you got in your notes. Doing so, he has earned himself a shot at Rydal, King of Cross Turnia, and False God, and a real bitch.
Yeah, False God and a real bitch. That's what Shogun called him, so he has a lot of monikers now. God. But now they're going to go ride off on their space horses to get ready for the next show in June. You said June 9th?
June 9th. Sunday, June 9th.
Maybe we'll get
doors open at 6.
Yeah. Park earlier,
so
and you'll get free parking.
Yeah, get there and maybe do dinner or something.
Yeah. Bad Habit is right next door.
Yeah, a little too pricey sometimes for my blood, but it's good food. It's good.
Go to a little comic book store across the street. I went there. You should bring Cece there. They've got a crap ton of Pokemon stuff.
All right.
It's nuts. I got Hazel at this huge...
I don't see how I'll ever bring her there because she can't go to the wrestling show. But...
kids can go. There were kids there this show. There were like 4 of them.
Is that why there was no Porch Pirate dildos flying?
I have no idea. That could be why, or he was just like, oh no, dick jokes. But you know, dick jokes is what's everything over.
The crowd is throwing them out there either way.
We called the guy a dick joke the entire time.
So,
like, his name was Phallus.
So, I don't know. I'm curious to see who they introduce next because it sounds like Pubic Moose is going to have a new challenger every month. So that's at least one new gimmick every month.
Yeah,
every show.
But I wonder if that means that the guys who are there are going to be like rotated in, or if this is going to be
you're going to get a lot of mask gimmicks.
Yeah. Are we going to see the last of Delay Mignon? Are we never going to see him again? Are we
going to get new wrestlers? Maybe.
I don't know. Is the show going to get like a little bit longer? You would think maybe they could add one more match
on a Sunday at 7.
Well, I mean, what time did it end? Like 9? And it started at 7?
Sometime just before 10. The intermissions are 20 minutes long.
Yeah, I would think that would probably be the only thing I'd cut down the time of a little bit because the crowd starts to wander. I'd probably cut down the intermission time a little bit.
I know you got to get time to get drinks, but it's not like you're going around the corner like at, unfortunately, Chicago Knockouts. You got to leave like where the show is to go get food and
down
drinks.
And around, yeah.
But here it's all right there, so you can watch from the bar.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's like 10 minutes, I feel like, is enough.
Yeah, 10, 15.
Like, if you do 10 minutes, it keeps them there. This is just all suggestions. Like, I don't fucking know. But that also adds.
It also gives the refs time, though, to clean up from, like, whatever's going on.
But that also gives the show 20 extra minutes, right? Because if they.
Yeah, you could squeeze another match. Even if you cut it down to 15, you got 10 minutes. 10 minutes for a match.
They're doing 40 minutes in intermission now that I'm thinking about it. If there are 2 20-minute
But they do have, it's 40 minutes of intermission. But they do have a nice flow.
Yeah, I like the flow of it.
It's just after like the last 5 minutes, I'm like, all right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I like the flow. Like I said, if you do 2 10-minute intermissions, maybe, and then you can put another match on to the end.
Well, if they keep getting bigger crowds, I think they need to do 15.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't even mention that. This was a standing room. This was like serious standing room.
Yeah, there was no empty seats.
There was nowhere to sit. If you didn't get there and didn't get a spot, you didn't sit the entire show. You were stuck standing.
And that's great, dude.
Yeah, no, because
they deserve it for sure.
Like at the beginning, he didn't think this was going to go further than like 3 shows, and now we're going on to 5.
Yeah,
so it's going to keep going.
Yeah,
they have one of the best spaces to wrestle in the entire state.
They've got everything they need there.
Yeah, it feels like what what I want independent wrestling to feel like. That's what it should look like. The presentation should be that all the time, and they got super lucky because they're in like the perfect spot.
They got the lighting built in. They got the sounds,
everything. Yeah,
and then they got their people that they can use because one of them involved with Concord.
Billy,
it is Billy.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure,
but they've got like the perfect spot. Everything's good, and this was a sellout crowd. I don't remember the crowd sizes. I'm trying to think back.
I mean, it's a small venue, but there's gotta be at least 200 people.
I think the last one was a little smaller, only because it was fucking cold. Like, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was cold. That was December.
So that one, but it wasn't like all the seats were full, but it wasn't standing room. But this one was standing room.
It was busy.
It was it had to have been like 3 extra rows back from chairs. So like there were a lot of people. Yeah,
USA Hole had a whole corner section of like 15 people at least, 20 maybe.
Yeah, I helped with that. I remember. So they're going to start putting people on balconies, like sticking people everywhere, man. Like it's going to be to that point. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. The presentation of that would be nuts, and then a little stage behind everybody else starts piling people in. But I don't know.
The show's good. This is, like I said, my 3rd one, and they just keep getting better.
I told everyone there, like when I get there, this is like the one show you pay to go see. Like, and I'm not saying I don't pay to go see wrestling. I go to wrestling shows.
This is the one you don't want to miss.
Yeah, this is the one I don't want to miss. I go to wrestling shows. I've been going to wrestling shows since I've lived here. I'll go, but because people know who I am, and I'll offer to buy tickets. I can't tell you how many times I've been like, I'll buy a ticket, no problem. But they just kind of let me come in because they knew who I am, and I'm like, that's cool.
Any other show, I have to weigh the option. This one, I'm like, I'm going.
Yeah. This is one of the ones where you get them in advance because if you don't have a spot. And that was apparent this time because if you didn't sit, you didn't have a spot. And I'm telling you what, I did not want to stand, so I'm glad I got there as early as I did because I have been standing all week and I was exhausted. So
I'm pumped. Do they have a name for the next show?
I haven't seen a name yet. It's just Super Wrestlers next show.
Okay.
You check on their page real quick. I'll keep going. I'll
talk
do
about
all
yours.
The presentation stuff. Yes. Rabid Wrestling, we're going to start dropping some news soon on the page. There's going to be other pages we're going to share. Domains are owned. We've got a lot of things that are going on. Follow Rabid Wrestling Entertainment on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, Hot Rod Daddy Andy. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Andy Lives. That's also my YouTube, and I believe that is also my TikTok. This show is about Super Wrestlers, so follow the Super Wrestlers on Facebook. It is just the Super Wrestlers. If you drink, get a PBR. PBR sponsor this goddamn show, buddy. Also, we got a Blue Chew chant going over, so if you need to take a Blue Chew, brother,
we got a commercial for that too.
Yeah, we got a commercial for Blue Chew as well.
We just do some things.
We just shot things. I shot an NWO promo one time. Michael is still looking to see if there's a name for this show. I don't believe there is.
No.
So I
should have grabbed one of their cards they were handing out.
I didn't know they were even handing one out.
It was at the tail end, but I wanted to get home.
I done screwed up not knowing that they were doing it.
So,
but I think that's it.
I think so.
The little podcast here.
We'll be putting more stuff up for Rabid Wrestling Entertainment.
A lot of stuff's about to start happening here soon.
I know you got a couple videos or like teasers you want to post.
Yeah, there will probably be some. I've got some characters that are going to start debuting or popping up online.
I know you got your belt concepts. You're almost finished finalizing.
I work on belts. I've got
a couple cool things too. I know you told me about the type of match, but we won't talk about it now. But
yep, they're concepts for matches. They're concept for characters. This is going to be all original gimmicks. Again, in the vein of Super Wrestlers, I have borrowed from some of the best ideas I have seen around here in this area. I'm not going to
delve into it,
dive too deep into it, but it's going to be
follow the page. You'll see the stuff.
It's going to be original characters, people you have not seen before. It'll be pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I'm good.
My spiel. I've said all my
go to Super Wrestlers
things. Yeah. Buy a goddamn ticket for Super Wrestlers. I don't know if they're available right now. They probably
are.
I feel like they go off pretty early.
And then
immediately get one.
As soon as we get ours set up, you'll know.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for that. There's a lot to do.
Was Go Queen announced?
No, not yet. But wait, no. The date was announced for Go Queen, so we can talk about that. That's July 27th.
It was on their Facebook. I don't know what you guys are doing, but Go Queen's great. So
come out to Rabid for the Go Queen. It is an entire arts and crafts, nerdy, super D&D themed festival.
It's awesome.
It's absolutely nuts. The last one,
Saturday, July 27th.
Yeah, I was correct. Saturday, July 27th, the soft launch, and I mean like soft launch of Rabid Wrestling. So that'll be like the very first official This is
it's almost not even. It's like the Feast of the Go Queen is its own wrestling show. It
is going to be a tournament within Rabid Wrestling, so there is going to be things for that we've got to start putting out. I gotta draw a concept for a trophy. Honestly, I've got an idea in my head. I just gotta figure out the pieces and how I'm gonna put it together. But go to that.
Forgetting the wrestling side, the whole festival is dope.
Yeah,
the vendors got awesome shit.
Yeah, I've taken part of it as a worker and a festival person.
You can last time they did the goat petting, right? They bring goats
there.
We don't sacrifice them.
I'm assuming this time they'll have it too. Hopefully the weather cooperates with us. It seems like every time we do a festival, it is like the curse.
We had a little bit of light rain for a minute.
It seems like a curse of festivals. If you're trying to do one, it always seems to be on a really bad, rainy, windy day or something.
Oh, that was a good one though. It was fine.
July 27th. Rabid, get a beer.
Good stuff there, man.
Come buy stuff and then dress up. Absolutely dress up for this. It's fun to do that. And again,
not a cult.
Soft launch for that. I guess I can put that out there. You can come watch the soft launch for Rabid Wrestling.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I'm in.
That's it?
Yeah, I think
that's it.
Let's wrap this up.
Gabagool.
Peace.